Okay. Okay. Demon King here. Welcome to the horror show. Now, I got something for you guys. I'm going to share this. Okay. I am going to share this. Because I want to read it to you guys. Because I don't seem to get it. Come on. Because right now I'm doing this for you. So, but I'm doing it for Faith Decided. I'm doing that for Craven Something Scary. I'm doing this for Killjoy Jake, and I'm also doing this for Sister Pam and all hang through your teeth. Stu is not alive. Get it through your damn head. And I got the proof. So don't tell me that I don't have the damn proof, because I do. I got the damn proof. Because I dig further than you guys do. And Sister Pam, you don't know what you're talking about. And Faith Decided, come on, man. Okay? You guys have to listen. It's way into theaters on February 27th, 26th. F. Campbell, Leonard, Scott Foley, and David Arquette, all three actors portrayed characters who leaving many fans wondering how exactly Scream 7 will bring them back into the fold. Both Lillard and Foley's characters have been shared history in the Scream franchise. Both were Ghostface killers who met grisly ends. Opposite Skeet Ulrich, Billy Loomis, Leonard Stu Macher terrorized the town of Woodsboro to be Sidney's half-brother Romaan, also died in the end of the film. Now, you see, all of you that thinks that there, I said it before. I got more proof than you guys do. I got it all on my phone. Okay. This is what it says. Scream 7 is bringing back 3 dead characters. Here's how they could return. When Scream 7 slashes his way into theaters on February 27th, 2026, it will bring back some of the franchise's biggest stars, along with Neve Campbell returning as Sidney Prescott. The upcoming movie will also bring back Matthew Lillard, Scott Foley, and David Arquette. All 3 actors portrayed characters who died. You hear me? Died. In previous films, leaving many fans wondering how exactly Scream 7 will bring them back into the fold. Both Lillard and Foley's characters have a shared history in the Scream franchise. Both were Ghostface killers who met grisly ends. Opposite Skeet Ulrich, Billy Loomis, Leonard's Stu Macher terrorizes the town of Woodsboro in Wes Craven's original slasher in 1996. His character died by the end of the film. Foley, meanwhile, portrayed Quinn Bridger, the Ghostface killer, in 2000's Scream 3, who was revealed to be Sidney's half-brother. Romaan also died in the end of the film. So they're all dead. You moron. Arquette, meanwhile, was a Scream legacy character until Scream 2022, having portrayed Dewey Riley, who at one point was Gale Weathers' Courtney Cox's love interest. Arquette stepped away from the franchise after the fifth installment, in which his character was killed by Ghostface. With all three characters seemingly dead, but their respective actors confirmed to be returning for Scream 7, fans have been buzzing about how the film will achieve its plans. Plot details for the movie are being kept under wraps, so there's currently no confirmation as to how they will return. Keep scrolling to see a few of our theories for Lillard, Foley, and Arquette's anticipated returns. The first theory is the flashbacks. It's possible, and maybe even most plausible, that the departed characters will return by ways of flashbacks, with Scream 7 seemingly shifting focus back to Sidney and her family, and with all three returning characters have deep connections to her, it's possible the film will feature flashbacks of the various Ghostface killings and the returning characters' interactions with each other and Sidney. Next is hallucinations, which this one is important too, because I think Sidney Prescott will hallucinate Stu Macher, and she'll see him through glass. She'll see him through car window, back of the end of the windshield, like Sam does. Like see Stu Macher through mirrors. So now that hallucinations. Scream 7 may choose to take a cue from Scream 2022, which brought back Skeet Ulrich as Billy Loomis via hallucinations in the film. Billy's daughter, Sam Carpenter, experienced hallucinations of her late father as she became the latest target of the Ghostface killings. That could be possible, that Sidney Prescott could have hallucinations of Stu Macher, since Sam already has hallucinations of Billy Loomis, and Billy's coming back also. She could have hallucinations of Stu Macher. Bringing the roster of deceased characters, most of whom prior Ghostface killings back in the hallucinations, as hallucinations could offer a unique look at how the surviving characters are coping the trauma of the Ghostface murders. Perhaps most importantly, Courtney Cox's Gale Weathers, who is undoubtedly grappling with the death of Dewey. So I think Gale is going to have hallucinations of Dewey, and Sidney's going to have hallucinations of Stu. So that means AI or deep fakes. Now, a theory gaining popularity in the Scream fandom is that the upcoming installment will make us use of AI and deep fakes to taunt the remaining survivors, particularly Sidney. Fans suggest that under this theory, the actual Ghostface killer in the seventh installment will use the most recent technology advancements to copy the voice and likeness of deceased characters. Like Roman Bridger and Billy Loomis and Maureen Prescott. There you go. Scream has long taken a meta approach to comment on cultural and social developments, including the rapid rise of technology and the hold it has on us. This was perhaps most prevalent in Scream 4 release in 2011, a time during which gaining fame was easier than ever thanks to social media. The Ghostface kills were live streamed. Meanwhile, Scream 3 implement the use of advanced voice changer. So this is not just about Scream 1 and Scream 2 or Scream 3. This is about Scream 4 and 6 also, and 5. So it's about all of them. They never died. Scream 7 could retcon the franchise. Uh-oh. This is arguable the least popular means to bringing the characters back, while other franchises in the horror genre have retconnect certain aspects of various storyline, perhaps most notably Laurie Strode being Michael Myers' sister. In the Halloween franchise, Scream has largely been praised for its consistent, easy to follow story, which does not involve numerous different timelines in order to watch. Now, here's another theory. Stu Macher twin theory. Now, Stu Macher's sister is a twin, which you guys did not know that. A long-standing theory among Scream fans, Stu Macher had an identical twin who was not mentioned in the original film, but could potentially be another Ghostface killer in the upcoming installment. Speaking with Entertainment Tonight in March, just prior to the news that Lillard would return to the franchise, Kevin Williamson teased his possible return and the twin theory. So Kevin Williamson made a plan to bring his sister in. Oh, yeah. And his sister is the one who's taking the cult. His sister is the cult leader. So don't you forget. I mean, I would say never, but I have always been wrong when I do. He said there's always that twin brother theory. While this wouldn't explain the return of characters like Romaan and Dewey, it would be an interesting way to bring Lillard back too into the mix. So, guys, Stu Macher is really not alive. He's actually dead. He's just going to be an hallucination for Sidney Prescott to mess with her head a little bit. And then Leslie Macher is going to call her and say, I'm running the cult, bitch. There's nothing you can do. Like, Leslie Macher says, I'm running a Ghostface cult for Stu, for my brother. Like, I'm running a Ghostface cult for Stu Macher. And it says, you better watch your back. And if I was you, I would start running. Which means this Scream level, it's way beyond brutality. It's way beyond Stu Macher. Because Stu Macher was never brutal in the first place. He was a whiny high school student who tripped over his own damn feet and never knew how to kill properly until Billy Loomis taught him how to do it. At the beginning of the movie, he didn't even know how to gut someone open. Like, he never knew how to slice someone open. I know how to do it, but this is reality. This is not a movie. But in the movie, Stu Macher gets taught how to slice the inside on the outside. Because Billy Loomis tells him how to do it. Like, there's no way Stu Macher is that brutal. There's no way. There's no way in hell. So in Scream 7, they're bringing back they're bringing all dead characters back. They're bringing Dewey Riley, which he's going to be a flashback. No, which he's going to be an hallucination. They're bringing Matthew Lillard. They're bringing Stu Macher back, which he's going to be an hallucination for Sidney, while Dewey Riley is an hallucination for Gail. And then they're bringing Maureen Prescott back. That's 3, which that will be the opening kill scene flashback. Then they're bringing Scott Foley, which he's going to be probably a vision, or he probably made a videotape before he became a killer. So that's 4. Then there's Jill Roberts. On top of that, and then there's Billy Loomis. Then there's Maureen Prescott. So there's 6 people returning. 6 or 5 people returning. And you motherfuckers have no idea they're dead. But you see, Sister Pam, Faith Decided, craving something scary. You realize I did this for you motherfuckers. I have a brain of intelligence. I told you. I am the #1 Ghostface fan. You can't beat me, okay? I'm always right. And Stu, well, he is coming back, a ghost, as an hallucination to Sidney Prescott. He's not the killer. That's the end of it. I don't care what Sister Pam says. He is not the killer of Scream 7. Sister Pam is losing her fucking mind. Just like all the other ones, all the other YouTubers who talks about it. But me, the return of Billy Loomis and Jill Roberts. There's the return of Billy Loomis, Jill Roberts, David Arquette, Maureen Prescott, Roman Bridger, Stu Macher, and not just that, because there's another return. There's a couple more returns too. Dewey Riley. So technically there's 7 returning. And after all those 7 hallucinations, AI bullshit, the AI will only come at halfway through the movie, because the cult is not going to show up till halfway through the movie. I can tell. I'm not stupid. But you people might think I'm stupid, but deep down inside, you guys, I am right. I read to you everything I seen. I read to you everything that's going on with Scream 7. Because there's no way in hell Stu Macher is alive. No, there's no way. You're listening to too many friggin' people. No, he's not alive. He's dead. And the last breath you guys saw, it was the last breath he took before he died. Motherfuckers. It's the last breath he took before he died. You idiot. Take it and shove it. I know more about Scream than you, Sister Pam. I know what I'm talking about. I did my research, and Maureen Prescott's not really dead, actually. I read about that too. I read about everything. So maybe before saying that, all the crazy shit that you guys do, Killjoy Jake, that's low. Because first of all, I know they're all dead. Stu took one last breath before he died. There's no way he's coming back as Ghostface. And it said online there's a new Ghostface killer, and it's going to stay that way. There's a new killer running around. And I know there is. Because I read everything online. And Scream 7 is no friggin' joke anymore. It's not about the past. It's not a past at all. It's about blood and revenge. It's not about the past. It's not about the movie. It's not about the game that they always play and say, do you want to play a game? No, it's not about playing a fucking game. This time there's no games. There's no rules. There's no more past. There's only the future and the future only. There's no more for Sidney Prescott, and that's the end of it. So Sister Pam, Killjoy Jake, you guys are good people. Same goes with Craven Something Scary. I make a shout out to all of you. But these things I read about Stu not being alive anymore and coming back as a ghost, that's a theory. That's a spoiler. That's the truth. Because you guys always think that just because Stu is coming back, it doesn't mean he's alive. Because I read to you guys too, and it could be when Courtney Cox gets stabbed, when Gail Weathers gets stabbed or killed. She will have a flashback of Dewey, or an hallucination. She'll see him before she dies or passes out and go to the hospital and live. Because it could be many ways. You guys don't understand. It could be many ways. And Stu Macher is dead. Like, you guys may think I'm lying to you, but I'm not. That's not happening. Because all the Scream 7 did. So I don't believe that Stu Macher did attack Gail in their apartment. I don't believe Stu Macher had killed Dewey. No, that's not possible because I read you guys everything. I don't know what else to tell you. People say you need proof, but I did read the proof. And you know what? I found everything online. But you guys can believe it or not. It's up to you. But I've already read the proof online. So Scream 7 will lead to Scream 8. Because Stu Macher's sister, Leslie Macher, is the one who actually controls the cult. And I don't care if you believe me or not. She's the one who controls the cult. And the only reason why I know that is because I read about it. You guys don't do your research online. I do. And that's the only way they can bring back all those characters. They're bringing back the whole goddamn franchise from Scream 1 to 6. And halfway, the beginning of the halfway movie, yeah, there is going to be an opening kill scene. Like every other Screams, there's always a kill scene. There's always got to be an opening kill scene. But this kill scene is going to be a lot more different than you think. It's going to be a flashback of Maureen Prescott. And then Gail is going to have hallucinations of Dewey. And Sidney Prescott's going to have hallucinations of Stu Macher. And if Sam Carpenter wasn't there, Sam would have hallucinations of her father still. You see where it goes? But I think Billy Loomis will be a member of a flashback kill too. Maybe halfway through the movie before when the cult attacks Sidney. Sidney's going to have a vision of Billy Loomis and how her mother died. And then the whole cult will go like this with the knives, raise their knives up in the air like this, and right after Sidney. Right there, right through there. because she'll be stuck in a car, right? She's going to get chased at first before getting to that part, which is halfway through the movie. Then a quarter through the movie before the movie's done, the Ghostface killer will say, if I were you, the killer would say, goodbye, Sidney. That means, the goodbye part means you're going to die today. You're going to die tonight. There's no ifs or buts about it. You're going to get killed. And I say you're dying because I got 20 people after your ass. That's what Scream 7 is going to end up like. Scream 7 is going to end up, and if she doesn't die and she lives through all the 20 Ghostface killers going after her, then goddamn, she is the original and she is a final girl. Like in Scream 4, Sidney Prescott already said, don't fuck with the original. And what does the Scream 7 goes and do? Fucks with the original. So what is she going to do? She's probably going to end up living and killing all the whole cult members. And then Ghostface will probably call and say, look what you did to Stu. You did the same thing to my cult members like you did to Stu Macher. Now I'll be coming for you, Sid. You think this is over, Sid, but it's not over. Not by a long shot. And that's what Ghostface is going to say at the end. And then it's going to lead to Scream 8. And Scream 8, I bet your ass it's going to be Leslie Macher, the killer in both of them, because the 7th installment is going to be online and the killer is hiding. Because Leslie knows that she has to hide. For the 7th installment, she knows she has to hide and can't show her face. So Leslie Macher is not the one who's going to be doing the killing. It's her cult members that's going to do the killing. You see where I'm going with this? Leslie Macher is the one who's going to be calling, but she's not going to attack. Not right yet, because she's not ready to die. So I'm thinking what they're going to do is let Leslie Macher hide in the 7th installment, and then she's going to come back for Scream 8. And this time, after all her cult members are dead, she's going to strike in Scream 8. Because she's going to snap, and she's going to get pissed off, and this time Sidney Prescott is not going to be alone. Because we all know Gail Weathers. She was in Scream 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. She's been through the whole she's been through the whole goddamn franchise. So you think for 1 second that Gail Weathers is gonna die? Not quite. She's been stabbing shots, but she's a tough cookie. And look at Chad. Hey, Chad's been stabbed like over 50 times. Chad's been stabbed more than Dewey has been. Do you imagine Chad being stabbed that much and live? This is fucking crazy. That means Dewey lived a pretty good amount of Scream movies. He lived through all 5 movies while Gail Weathers lived through all 7. The Carpenters lived through 5th and 6th, so. And the original script for Scream 7 was actually the Carpenters' story. Because the original script for Scream 7 was the Carpenter sisters, right? But the killer was Leslie Macher. So what they were going to do is Leslie Macher was running a cult. Right? But Sam's sister was supposed to die in the movie. She was supposed to get killed this time. She was not supposed to survive the 6th film or the 5th. She was not supposed to survive that at all. They were supposed to kill her off in the 5th. because an opening scene is supposed to be a kill scene. Like, you know what I mean, guys? But not just that. The original script for Scream 7 was the Carpenter sisters go in. Tara Carpenter was going to die in the kill scene. Sam finds out halfway through the movie that her sister's dead because nobody told her. By the time they find out that she's dead, she was in the hospital, like bleeding, because Ghostface attacked her in her home. Yeah, the kill scene was supposed to be Tara Carpenter, so that was supposed to be the kill scene, and then Samantha, because Sam Carpenter was supposed to turn Ghostface in Scream 8. Scream 8 was supposed to be Sam Carpenter as Ghostface, and that did not happen because Melissa got fired and Jenna quit. She quit that one because she couldn't do it because she had a different movie building. So Scream 8 is going to have to be Leslie Macher, the killer again. They're going to have to keep her alive in the 7th movie, make her run Ghostface Skull online, and then Ghostface is going to go live stream this time, and he's going to stay hidden, and then Leslie Macher is going to stay hidden till the end of Scream 7, and then at Scream 7, after all her cult members dies, Leslie's going to call Sidney and said, "Do you think this is over, Sidney? Do you?" And then Ghostface starts laughing, and then he hangs up and says, "I'll see you soon, Sidney." And that cliffhanger could be the end. Then comes Scream 8 with Leslie Macher showing her face in the end and dies. And then it comes to Sam Carpenter and the Carpenter sisters come back for Scream 9. And then Tara dies in the opening kill scene. And then Scream 10, Sam comes back as a killer because she snapped. Like, she friggin' snapped, and then Sam dies in there too because Sidney kills her. And then it leads to Scream 11 with Christina Carpenter as Ghostface because her daughter tried to kill Miss Prescott. And she's overprotective of her daughter, just like Nancy Loomis. She's protective over Billy. Just like Christina Carpenter, she's protective over Sam. So I say it's going to go up to Scream 12 with Daniel Loomis, the final killer, and it's going to end right at Scream 12. So I think that's what's going to happen. And I hope you guys will enjoy this video because this video is powerful, like literally powerful. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys can view my videos and the Horror Show channel. Subscribe to my channel, like my videos. Also, subscribe and view my videos. And I will see you in the morning, guys. I will see you in the morning. Have a good, friendly scare. Because tomorrow I'm going to do something different. Tomorrow morning I'm going to do based on true story movies. You guys better be scared and you better be ready because I'm coming for you. Bye.